Boom shakalaka, what is going on everybody? Randall here from Crypto Love. Today's episode we are going to be talking about Bitcoin breaking out right now. Why this breakout may be a fake out, why you may want to exercise extreme caution. We'll be taking a look at that. Also taking a look at how to trade Bitcoin in the current trend that it is in. Other than that, a couple really important, dramatic news articles for Bitcoin that I thought were particularly interesting. We'll be taking a look at both of those in this episode. So if you think that's something interesting, you might want to stick around for this episode. All right, so as we said, Bitcoin is breaking out of the downtrend that we've been in since October 10th. Breaking out of that, and there's a lot of predictions right now. $11,000 some dollars where Bitcoin could go. But before it goes there, it's got to pass some pretty intense resistance that it's been up against for a little while. So if we zoom out of the chart, we can see we've been in what my friend Jacob Canfield calls a rectangle formation for the past few weeks in Bitcoin. Ever since it dropped down from $10,000, we've been hovering between $7,800 and $86 in this rectangle formation, bouncing back and forth and back and forth. Now, Jacob goes over what this rectangle formation is and how best to trade it. So the rectangle is clearly defined as a level of support and resistance that acts as a pause or congestion in the middle of a trend. So we can see a downtrend here. This is a pause or congestion in the middle of that downtrend. Now, it's mostly seen as a continuation pattern by classic technical analysts and traders, but can be a reversal depending upon volume flow and a breakout from the range with the top of the resistance flipping as support. So basically, because this is a downtrend, this congestion pattern would generally lead towards a further price drop towards around the $6,400 area. However, if there is significant volume flow and breakout, then what was previous resistance, this $8,600 area, could actually be support when we reach the new resistance, which would be right around $9,500. Now, for those of you guys who want to know how to trade the rectangle formation, there's two ways to trade it. So, one, you can basically just trade it inside of this support and resistance. So when it goes down towards the support, you buy, up towards the resistance, you sell. And he says the first is to long support and short resistance within the triangle. Use a very tight stop loss to lower the risk in case of a breakdown out of the formation. There's another way you can trade it as well. When there are breakouts of this rectangle, you can trade those as well. So you can also long a breakout pullback or short a breakdown pullback. So basically, if it breaks out above and then pulls back a little bit, you would go long on it. Or if it breaks down below and pulls back, you would go short on it. The key here, though, is to make sure there's a high buy side volume on the breakout or a high sell side volume on the breakdown. So if it breaks out, you want to make sure there's a lot of buy volume. If it breaks down, you want to make sure there's a lot of sell volume to help continue it, because once it breaks out of there, that form of resistance becomes support. So there's two great ways, thanks to Jacob, for how to trade this. So that being said, this should be said, caution, because yes, we're breaking out from this downtrend we've been in since October 10th, but unlikely to go up to $11,000 on this breakout here, because there are a few key levels we have to break through first. First would be the $8,600, the top of the rectangle here. Second would be the $9,600 previous support and resistance that we've seen right here back at the end of August before we would even see $11,000. Now, furthermore, what I'm doing, I'm in Bitcoin. MACD says be in Bitcoin, I'm in Bitcoin, okay? Also, this right here. So you see this line right here that I drew. This is from all the way back, February, end of March. If we draw this line straight, it actually lines up with right where we are today, and we bounced right off of it, and it's forming an ascending triangle with the top resistance line here. Okay, now that is set to break out by about November 16th, middle of November. Now, previously, a few videos ago, I was talking about why November, December is such an awesome time for Bitcoin, because there's an 89% chance that there's going to be gains in November and December. So if we have this breakout by November, mid-November, November 16th, then potentially we could see a breakout to $9,600 or even above somewhere. However, if we do see a breakdown, it would probably be to that $6,400 area where we saw it. So that's pretty interesting because, as I said, November, December, historically, Bitcoin breaks out. Bitcoin has gains. These are all months. This is a chart I did back in July, back the last time we had a breakout. And I said, hey, listen, the price is done pumping. It's going to be slow for a little while. November, December, we might see something again. And potentially we might be seeing something again. So that's what's going on with Bitcoin. That's how to trade Bitcoin. Now, in the news, first thing is Bitcoin's most dramatic halving could cut supply by $63 million a week. So if we take a look, this is the most dramatic halving because comparing it with the previous halvings, the first halving in 2012 that cut Bitcoin supply from 50 Bitcoin per block to 25 Bitcoin per block removed 302,400 Bitcoin per week. The second halving in 2016, which cut it from 25 to 12.5 per block, took out 8.19 million per week. Okay? Now, this is the most dramatic because it's going to remove $63 million of Bitcoin per week. That's insane. Okay, so that's very dramatic. That's going to get people fearing not being able to buy them because we've just had our 18,000th Bitcoin mine. There's only, or 18 millionth Bitcoin mine. There's only 3 million Bitcoin left. So that's going to cause a lot of FOMO, a lot of people wanting to get in. So you want to make sure to have your Bitcoin sooner than later. Lastly, this I think is the most exciting article I've seen ever, okay? Fortnite meets Bitcoin Lightning Network in new Late Night video game. You guys remember CryptoKitties? It fucking crashed Ethereum network. Well, guess what? We could have something even better on Bitcoin's Lightning Network. And if you take a look at it, let's just refresh this page because that's the little lame part. But this looks like a badass freaking game. This is basically going to be Fortnite, but you use Bitcoin microtransactions, and when you shoot somebody, you get Bitcoin. When they get shot, they lose Bitcoin. But if you get into this early and you get really good, guess what? You could probably make a killing in Bitcoin playing this game alone. This is something where you don't even need to have a YouTube channel and have people watch you playing Fortnite or stream it on Twitch. You could actually just play the game and make an absolute killing. So I saw this, and this is exciting because this is how most people are going to end up using Bitcoin. They're going to be doing it in ways that they really don't even know about it. All their friends are going to be playing Late Night. Their friends are going to be making money. They're going to be going out to stores and buying stuff. And then all of a sudden, they're going to start doing it too. Everybody's going to be playing Late Night. Fortnite's going to be over because you have to pay. And guess what? You can use the Bitcoin that you earn to get skins, to do all types of stuff, get weapons, all types of stuff. So I'm checking out this game because it's going to be pretty awesome. You can pre-order it now at lightnight.io. And no, for all you guys, this is not a sponsored thing. I just saw this and it gave me a bit of a hard-on. Gave me like a 3/4 chub. Okay, so that's that. Like I said, watch out. We do have a breakout, but likely to go up to $8,600 max. So if you want, you could potentially buy and sell there if it'll go there. If you do want to find out more from my friend Jacob Canfield, he does have the site Signal Profits. You can check out a link down in the description where he teaches you how to trade, gives daily trading signals, also has a 21-day trading challenge, also has he'll soon be teaching how to margin trade Bitcoin for those of you who might be interested. And then lastly, make sure you check out the Monarch wallet. Thanks for watching. Have an incredible Monday, and I will catch you guys later. Peace.